Last time on Elements of a Great Adventure.
He is going to step back towards his sister, and he's going to cast Globe of Invulnerability around her.
It's good he did that, because I was about to target all of my attacks on
I
her.
will beat the shit out of your unconscious sister.
Kithri, you can't save. Can I drag her out of the bubble?
Yeah, the bubble doesn't move, so yeah.
He's gonna go in, grab her by the shoulders, pull her out.
Okay.
Ain't safe out here, bitch.
Zap, zap. You should.
My God.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Elements of a Great Adventure. I am Mother Goose, your DM.
Konnichiwa, watashi wa Jeremiah desu.
Can you speak in English, please?
You didn't introduce Rellan?
I'm Jeremiah. I play Rellan asshole.
Actually, it's Achoel.
A druid drow. And a little bard. Little bit of bard.
Tiny bit of bard, one or two levels in bard. My name is Josiah.
It's 5 levels in bard, actually.
this guy. Can a brother speak? My name
Is there anything else you wanted to tell us about your character, Jeremiah?
No, that's okay. That's all of it.
Oh, is it my turn now?
Mm-hmm.
My name is Josiah Branch. I play Lilithana, a half-elf warlock tentacle monster, eldritch horror.
I'm Kylee.
She also has red and blonde hair.
Dang. She also likes everybody.
Yeah.
It's also really slimy and gross.
Yeah.
The hair, I think we established.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm Kylee.
She's okay. I'm done. Go ahead.
It's my turn. I'm Kylee. I play Kithri Thorngage, a halfling fighter.
Well, so just as a quick reminder for you guys, you defeated Luna and Soul.
Woohoo!
And
Yeah.
the zombie army around you crumbled.
Woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
The Dragon Knights, who've also filled the courtyard, have begun to cheer your praises.
Woohoo!
Heroes of faith. They are chanting. They're so glad they're alive.
This feels like it's leading somewhere bad.
Who are you people?
So just to clarify, was that like addressing us and then telling us that they're all chanting, "We're so happy we're alive"?
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
so happy
In
we're
unison.
alive.
This
Yeah.
feels
Like a
weird.
hive mind.
Okay.
No. Just that's the vibe that you're getting, is that they're very relieved. It's over.
Straight relieving themselves.
They are
Okay.
not relieving themselves for canon reasons.
For legal reasons.
And then somebody pushes through the crowd, and he goes, "You killed my mother!"
Uh-oh. I'm gonna Eldritch. No. Oh, you don't. Whoop. What's this guy
And
look like?
This is the turtle that
Oh, man.
That beat me
interviewed.
within an inch of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
And he starts marching up to you. And behind him are 3 other dragon knights. A slug centaur, a fairy, and a rat.
Wait, the slug centaur. Top half human, bottom half slug?
Top half human, bottom half slug. Different one than the one you met in the garrison.
I'm just going to look at Kithri.
Yep.
Sorry, it's been a while.
That's okay.
Go-
that is my name.
I'm going to look at Kithri and see what she's wanting to do.
When you say that the turtle is marching up to us, like, is he marching up to all of us or me in particular?
The three of you all together.
Okay. Considering the guard in the cell told us that he had taken this man off of the case because of what he did to me, I do not trust this. If it hadn't been this man, I would have probably gone ahead and turned myself in, quote unquote, because we did do this horrible thing. But because it is this man, I do not trust this. Can I do a perception check, perhaps?
Sure.
Can I also perceive?
Yeah, perceive all you want.
Straight up perceiving out here.
Can I have some dice?
No.
Yes. Mine's only an 8, so I did not.
I got a
probably-
19.
Probably don't perceive.
You're too busy perceiving that tortoise.
Too busy perceiving the pain that is imminent.
Yeah.
Can you cut that out? I don't want the general public knowing that.
You don't want the general public knowing what?
Good question.
Yeah, no, I think since I rolled an 8, Kithri is just like not really sure what to do about this. She is not going to go with this man willingly.
Kithri saw the angry man yelling at her.
My robe of
That's what
eyes
Kithri
rolled me a
perceives.
19.
Kithri almost died a couple of times today, once to this man. She's not ready to do it again.
Rellan?
I rolled a 21.
Okay. Kithri, was there anything specific you were trying to perceive? Or just in general?
I think I was trying to see if there was anything like weird going on with this guy, because from what I remember, the other guard who took me back after I'd been beaten was like, yeah, we're taking him off the case. That was way out of line. Like, he's not going to be involved in this anymore because he can't separate it, you know? And now he's the one coming to arrest us. So I was trying to see if there was like something
Okay.
weird at play or...
Gotcha. Okay, so here's what I'll give Jerry, or Rellan, and Lilithana. You can definitely tell he's not coming to arrest you.
Oh!
Hey, I think this guy's trying to kill us.
I think, like, on sight, Rael pulled out his blow darts.
Cool. So all around you, the rest of the Dragon Knights are just kind of staring in shock. They're not really sure what's going on.
Lilithana, this is a crazy play, but I think she's going to go for it because a lot has happened that she's just kind of grasping at straws. She's just going to yell out, "Guards!" And she's going to point at the tortoise. "Arrest this man." Can I roll for it?
Yeah.
Arrest this turtle.
Excellent.
What should I roll? Maybe persuasion?
Sure, yeah. It's going to be a really high DC.
Oh, that's so sad. I got a 15.
That's not going to pass. And he's going to say, after everything you did, you think I'm the problem? You think I am who's in the wrong? Guards, arrest these three.
Lilithana,
Did
open
they,
a portal if you can.
Did they move
Can't,
into arrest?
unfortunately. I'm out of spell slots. I think we go down in a blaze of fire and glory.
He only rolled an 11. The rest of the Dragon Knights will not be participating for either side.
They're just going to watch. Conflicted.
My mother did so much for all of you, and you killed her. I will have your heads. And he pulls out a bow staff and starts running towards you.
I would like to try to do one last thing.
Okay,
This is also a wild pull.
okay, pull
Again,
it.
Lilithana's tired, okay?
Pull on it.
She is... pull on it.
Straight tug on it.
She's going to turn her arms into tentacles, and she's going to say, if you don't want to end up like your mother, you're going to back off.
Oh, no, no.
I'd like to roll intimidation.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's the wrong choice.
Not where I
That's-
thought you were
That's
going
the wrong
with
choice.
this.
I thought you were going to call on the old one.
No,
I
that's where
thought you were gonna hug her.
Nope.
A big tentacle hug.
Oh, okay. Give me an intimidation check.
I'm gonna hype him up.
Okay.
Rellan in the background going crazy, like, yeah, we gonna mess you up, son. We gonna make
Can I get an advantage on my roll then, since he's helping out?
Yeah, you get
You're gonna bardic inspiration him.
Oh, I see.
Inspire him.
This is also gonna be a really high
Yep.
Oh, I know.
because, like, not only are you trying to intimidate him, but you did just make him a lot more angry.
I figured.
and you're gonna get a +3.
Okay. That is a 25. 11. Actually, sorry, 24. 11 plus 10 plus 3.
Okay.
We gonna kick your kneecaps in, son. We gonna flip you inside out.
No, I'm not.
I think
Ryle's doing backflips.
I think he's gonna stop for a moment, and he's going to. You're gonna see like a tear run down his face. He's gonna say, "I don't care. I don't care how strong you are. I'm going to avenge my family." And then he's gonna keep coming.
Okay. Can we roll initiative?
Let's roll initiative.
I got a nat 20, baby.
Hell yeah.
17.
I can only count to 4 because I rolled a 4.
Did you add your initiative bonus?
Yeah. I rolled a 2, actually. Sorry. I rolled a 2 plus 2. So,
You're shocked that your intimidation didn't work.
yeah, kind of like, I really thought that would get to him.
Here's what I will do. Saying you did roll so high. I will give, saying he paused, I'll give you one, I will give Lilithana 1 round of combat.
Okay.
Like, kind of like a surprise round, but
Gotcha. Sick.
more like a you shocked this person kind of a surprise.
Yeah, shocked him so
hesitation
hard that
round.
it's like,
Yeah.
okay. I think I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I think I get 2 beams.
Okay, so 2 beams at 5th level, 3 beams at 11th level, and 4 beams at 17th level.
Okay, I have 3 beams then.
Cool. And they're 1d10 apiece.
Sick. I will roll those.
Do it. Roll them.
One of them's a nat 1. The other
Okay.
2 is... Sorry, math is hard. A 19 and a 21.
Okay, the second 2 will hit.
Okay, so we'll say the first beam shoots out and he dodges it, but then the other 2 come up and kind of sandwich him. Like, you know the discombobulate from Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
Smacks him on the ears.
Hell yeah.
Wow, he takes 26 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah, I rolled a
Wait.
10 and a 2 plus 14.
Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we are to. Oh, was there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I don't. Let me make sure I don't have any bonus actions. I don't think there's. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Rellan, you are up.
I feel like it would be really incongruous to try to talk him out of combat now.
After
That I
smacking
was
him on the head,
doing backflips and shit.
he mood shift. We don't have to fight.
Stabs you in the gut.
We can lay down our weapons.
I think I'm going to use enhance ability on myself.
Okay.
I'm going to use Bull's strength. So I just hold my hand over my heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Which flag? This is really important.
of the strength of bulls everywhere.
This guy.
Can you guess what the emblem on the flag is?
Balls.
It's balls. it's bull balls.
Oh.
Horns?
And the bull ball energy fills Rael to the tippy tip with strength.
Okay.
So I'll have advantage on strength checks, and my carrying capacity is doubled.
Cool. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
All right, next up is the rat. And he was on so Creel, that was the turtle. I think you would know that from you being interrogated. He was on Creel's shoulder, and I'm going to say that like he jumps right as your tentacles hit the ears. And he like runs across the tentacles, and he jumps off to attack Kithri. He's going to try and stab you. Pulls out a tiny rapier. He's like flying through the air, blade in hand.
But with the rat.
Nat 20,
Oh, shoot.
Wow, my armor class is 20.
which with his plus, that's going to be a 25.
Definitely hits.
Stabs you right in the eyeball.
Oh.
He gives you a Spanish splinter like in the movie.
No, what I'm imagining is Kithri is pretty armored up, so he like grabs onto the neck of the breastplate or the collar, and he stabs the blade into her neck.
Ooh.
Makes sense. How much damage do I take?
That's what we're gonna see.
I've almost died a whole bunch today.
What's the third time?
What's one more time?
To be fair, I think it might be the fourth.
Oof.
Ooh.
Yikes. Don't like the sound of that.
That's gonna be 32 damage.
Are you joking? Please be joking.
No.
32?
I'm not joking.
You're gonna kill me.
Oh, how much
Not
health?
yet.
Oh,
but
okay. I was
one more hit from this is gonna kill me.
I could have swore you had more.
I have
thought you guys were gonna be
66. So
Yeah, just
That puts
jabs
me-
that little rapier right in.
that puts me at 34, and I think Kithri is just like fully in shock from the amount of times people have tried to murder her today. Her specifically.
It's been a really bad day for Kithri.
So she just like
I do have some good news. It is Kithri's turn now.
yeah, taken aback, but I'm gonna respond.
I'll go ahead and give you advantage on the rat, saying he's like hanging onto your armor if you want to attack the rat.
How big is this rat?
Rat size.
Like he's normal rat.
Yeah, normal rat size.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, he straight was Ratatouille Creel. Those backflips were the rat.
So it's the rat's fault. That's what I'm gathering from that statement.
He's like hanging on, blade still in your neck, like angrily squeaking at you.
So hypothetically, do I have to punch with thoughts and prayers? Or can I squeeze?
I think I'll let you squeeze. They technically are brass knuckles, but I think
They wrap
the way
around the inside.
they like magically imbue your hands.
Well, we're not going to pull the knife out because that's a bad idea. Don't pull knives out when you get stabbed. But I am going to yank him off of me and
Hell yeah.
have him in my hand.
Squeeze the life out of that thing.
Yeah,
Throw him to the
and we're going to have him in the thoughts glove.
Hell yeah.
So this will be psychological damage for this rat. But I am also going to double down and have him squeezed in the thoughts hand and use the prayers hand to just
Bop that field mouse on the head.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
it's
Let's
a
do it.
reflex. And I'm going to do it multiple times because I have multiple attacks. So he's going to get
Just gonna whack-a-mole this man.
I mean, he did just stab me in the neck, so it's a reflex, right?
Yeah. It's listen. It's justified, I think.
He did try to kill you.
Also, how's Kithri feeling? Finally fighting something smaller than her.
Ironically, it might be worse than fighting something bigger because now she feels what everyone else feels fighting her.
Oof.
And it's not good.
Real.
It's very not good.
Real.
And also symbolically, she is about to squish herself in that way. Which also feels not good.
No bueno.
Cool. So as you squish a little, the face just like you hallucinate a little bit and you see yourself instead of the rat for just like a split second.
Kithri's got issues.
Yeah. That makes me wonder if like darkness is at play in this though. Like if he's been taken over or something. Not good. Okay.
Who knows?
So a nat 20 and a 14, which with my additions, it'll be a 23 and a 17.
Great. Both will hit, and don't forget to deal double damage on the 20.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Maybe. I don't know how strong this rat is. Okay, so that is 2d8 per.
Kithri gonna turn this guy into carne guisada.
Maybe, yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so I rolled a 10, and I get to add my ability mod, which will put it to 15, and then double damage to 30.
Cool. So you kill this thing.
Yep.
Describe what happens as you kill it.
So, like, it was a reaction, like, years of fighting and instinct kicked in. This thing stabbed me. It's within range. It's small enough to grab. I grabbed it, and I squeezed it real hard. Mm-hmm. And kind of like how when, like, a bug bites you or whatever, you just, like, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did that. But, you know, you said as I start to swing at it, as I squeeze, I have a flash of it's my face. And then I see, like, the fear on the rat's face. Mm-hmm. But it's too late because I'm already in motion.
Yep.
So, like, the horror, the dread fills me as I just squish him in my hands. And he turns into not really a rat anymore. Turns into a lot of blood and viscera in my hands.
Yeah. Your hands are now stained with its blood.
And Kithri is just going to, like, open her palm and just, like, look at her hands. And the sheer horror of, like, we did kill that man's family. And now we're killing his friends. And there's no other way to do this because I've already tried to reason with him. Mm-hmm. The weight of, I have to do this, but it's so horrifying, just settles over her.
Yeah, and as that horror is settling, you hear Creel just scream out in pain. No! Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
I have so many other actions, but it feels like it's not really... That's going to bite us if I say no. Try not to metagame. So I hear him scream. Is he doing anything other than just being held by the tentacles currently?
Not really. I think, like, you know, these rounds are 6 seconds technically, so, like, slow-mo, the tentacles are kind of being pulled back from just slamming against his face.
So he just, like, saw it right after getting hit.
Yeah.
Yikes. Mm-hmm. Are his compatriots doing anything? The other ones?
They are coming in to attack. Like, the fairy's flying in the sky. The slug centaur has a big shield out in front of her.
How far away are they?
I'm going to say, at this point, probably about 10 feet.
And are they behind the turtle?
Yeah, I think Creel and the rat came in first.
So I'd have to pass the turtle to get to them.
Yeah, but I think because of Lilithana's attack, he won't get an opportunity attack against you.
Okay. I guess I'm going to rush past. And, you know, she just got to fully commit because there's no real going back from what they've done. So I'm going to go towards the slug centaur.
Okay.
I am going to say, do you know the truth? Did he tell you? Are you just buying into what he's told you? He's in grief. We did not do this on purpose. I know that we did this, and we should be held accountable for that. But we are not the ones that caused their death.
And she's going to say, motivation doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't care if you were under a spell. I don't care if you did it purposely. You killed Noot. You killed her family. And you will be held accountable.
And Kithri is going to nod solemnly and say, we already are. And she's going to swing for an attack on that.
Cool.
Thoughts and prayers again. I got a 2 and an 18, which would scale to a 21 and a 5. So the 5
Yeah,
not
will not
going to
hit. The 21 will. So she's going to use the parry reaction, which won't help her with the 21 regardless. What I'm imagining is you swing in with whichever one was the 2, and she's just going to smack that hand with her shield, knocking it away.
Fair enough.
But she's also exposed her face now.
Pros and cons when you're working against a 2-weapon fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so damage should be 2d8. Let me see. That's going to come out to 17 damage total.
Okay. Great. So describe this as she parries your first block. What happens?
Like you said, she parries with her shield and pushes my arm out wide, but, you know, my other one was already going in for the swing, and she just opened her face right up to it. So, how much taller is she than me?
Not much. I'm imagining the slug centaurs are like 4 to 5 feet tall.
Oh, she's only a little bit taller than me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say it's just a clean smack then, not like an uppercut or anything. I just hit her across the face. Just an even, clean blow, you know?
Yeah, for sure. She does have a human upper half, but it's still a little goopy.
Oh.
So, like, you feel her face kind of like push in and then push out with your punch.
Gotcha.
Anything else?
I will go ahead and go to strike her again.
Hell yeah.
I have an ability called Lucky. If I roll a 1, I am allowed to re-roll it. I have to take the new roll, though. I did roll a 1, so I am going to re-roll it. Wow, it rolled a 2. Not much better, but at least it's not horrible. Okay, so to hit, that'll be a non-natural 20.
Great. That one will hit.
Okay.
You rolled a 2 and got a non-natural 20?
No, I rolled 2 attacks.
Oh.
One of them rolled a 2, the other rolled a 17.
Jeez Louise.
Yes, I'm strong. So that is 2d8 plus 4. I imagine I'm maybe taken aback by what I felt.
Mm-hmm.
And that maybe it threw off the next punch, or maybe
Yeah.
she recovered a little. But again, the first punch misses again.
Right.
And the second, it's almost like a warm up. It's like the first punch is just the lead up
Yeah, you just
to
gotta
the second punch.
just gotta work your way to it.
Okay, second punch will be 22 damage.
Cool. All right, this thing's looking bloodied. Anything else?
No, I think that's gonna be the turn. Yeah.
Okay, next up is the fairy. She's just gonna like hold her hand high in the sky and cast a thunder wave.
Nice.
Oof.
And I need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oof. I got a 13.
I got an 11.
I got a 9.
Cool, you all fail.
Yikes. Yikes on bikes.
Don't worry, it won't be
Unfortunate.
too much damage. Unless I roll good.
You never know.
You
I
never
only
know.
have 34 health. Please, DM.
Okay, and you will each take 13 damage as a wave of sound and lightning just slams into you.
Down to 21. Someone come save me.
Oh, man.
Someone come heal me. I'm gonna die.
So next up is the slug.
Yep.
Yay.
I have an AC of 20 though. Surely.
Three's better.
Surely. Not everyone will roll that high.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You convinced me.
No, what have I done?
The slug is gonna slowly kind of back up in the goop,
Ooh.
but now it has a goop trail.
Oh.
And it's going to use that to just slam forward as fast as possible and shield bash Kithri.
I see. Gonna run into me with her goo. Gross.
Whew, okay, it's only a 12.
She does not.
I'm going to say that, the goop didn't quite make it all the way to you. And so she, hits the hard ground. She just comes to an abrupt halt.
Oh.
Oh, I feel real bad about it.
And you know what? She takes a D8 of emotional damage.
Oh.
Don't worry, I only rolled a 1.
Just a little embarrassed.
Okay, Lilithana, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to attack our turtle friend
Okay.
with
Not a friend.
3 beams of Eldritch Blast.
Hell yeah, hit him.
I
Hit him.
thought you said beans.
3 beans. Okay.
It's all I have left, guys.
That's a D10.
Yeah.
That
Yes,
is
please roll a d20.
one of those is going to be an 11, which I'm assuming will miss.
That will miss.
The other one will be a non-natural 20
That'll hit.
and then a natural 20.
And that'll hit. The natural 20 will deal double damage.
Is that 2 dice or multiply what I roll?
Dealer's choice.
Okay, I'll just do 2 dice.
Cool.
Do I add my damage modifier as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
do it. Let him have it.
Wow. That is 43 points of damage.
Whoa.
Hell yeah. Okay, so you hit him with the 2 tentacles across the face, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to say
go ahead, sorry.
for maybe instead of them disappearing and you summoning more, maybe you just reuse the ones that are already there. Could be something creative to play in.
Yeah, I think I smack him on the ears, discombobulate, and then I pull the tentacle on the left hits his ankle, while the other one hits his head, kind of flipping him around in the air.
Yeah. Okay. What was that damage? 43?
3.
Cool. Okay, so he's going to have to make an athletics check.
That's cool.
Okay, yeah, he's definitely going to fail. So you flip him, and he just lands face first in the dirt. Roll a d10 for me.
Hell yeah. 8.
Okay,
Damn it.
he's going to take another 8 damage as his jaw just collides with the gravel. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't think so. Lilithana just has a very stern, cold look on her face.
Cool.
But yeah, that's it for my turn.
All right. Okay, so it's Creel's turn. He is going to... He'll use his movement to stand up, and he's going to pull out his crossbow. He's going to aim it right at you, Lilithana. Yeah. Ooh, that is a non-natural 20.
Nice.
He's pulling back the heavy bowstring.
Mm-hmm.
He's loading a massive bolt, and he fires directly into your gut, dealing 20 damage.
Nice.
Ouch.
Okay, and we were back at top of the order with Rellan.
Let's go. Criella's a turtle.
Yeah,
I'm going to target him with a Schmoonbeam.
hell yeah.
What?
Moonbeam. Spooning. I'm
He's
going
gonna
to
moon him.
spoon him.
He's going to spoon him. Why would you do that?
Calls down a moonbeam, 5-foot radius around this man. I'll angle it so that, no one gets caught in the crossfire except for him.
Yeah.
He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is going to be a 15.
So you failed it?
Yeah.
Then you'll take... The Creo will be set ablaze immediately.
Cool.
And if he's a shape changer, he will immediately become his original shape.
He's not.
Okay.
That'd be a crazy
Luna
reveal.
came back for round 3. All right. How much damage does this bad boy take?
2d10. 14.
Okay. He's looking very bloodied.
Haha, he's on fire.
He's screaming.
Portal on fire.
He's being hurt in all the ways.
Emotional and physical. Anything else, my friend?
Nah.
Okay. Kithri, it is your turn.
Man, this is heavy.
Yeah.
Gosh, this
Straight
is heavy.
roasting the slug while she's beating him up.
You're heavy, dude.
No, that was
Never.
me, not my character.
Never call a woman fat, even if she is a slug centaur.
I didn't say it. It wasn't in character.
Yeah, that slug is fat.
No,
That's
they might be saying
That-
it in character, but I'm
yeah.
not.
Lilithana definitely said that.
Takes a moment. That slug is really, really fat.
I guess we're just gonna keep on going.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack her again.
Great. Let her have it.
I'm gonna go grab a drink of water real quick. It should take forever to get to my turn, so it should be okay.
Just for that, I'm gonna go and pass my turn. No, I'm just-
And the fairy and slug also passed their turn? What?
everyone's just standing there staring at you because you called the slug fat.
Oops, all Joey. Yeah, everyone's shell shocked at her lack of social decorum.
It's like, I know we're trying to kill them, but
Why is everyone looking
dude,
at me funny? I just said what she was.
The fight's over? What?
Out of combat.
you shocked them out of combat. The thoughts one is gonna be a 12, and the prayers one is gonna be a 22.
Prayers will hit.
Okay. So instead of psychological, we're doing radiant damage this time.
Hell yeah.
12 radiant damage.
This thing's taking a beating. It's still alive, though.
Hasn't changed its mind. All right. Well, here we go again. For my second hit. Same thing.
Okay.
She's a flurry of punches.
Tears rolling down her cheeks as she's just giving it to these animals.
Absolutely. She is feeling very distraught inside, but
That's fair.
knows what she has to do. Wow, now this one's only rolling twos. This is ridiculous. So, again, thoughts rolls low. It rolled a 5.
Oof.
And then prayers rolled a 21.
That'll hit.
So, same thing. Don't get the fighting style bonus, but I do get the 2d8 plus 4. That's going to be 13 damage.
Okay.
She's still up.
She's still up. Barely, but she is still up.
All
See her
right.
jelly start to
We're-
jiggle.
We're going for the third then.
All right.
I'm gonna shout out, squish 'em, and give you bardic inspiration.
Expiration.
Bardic expiration.
Expire her.
Okay, so what does that give me?
And a +3.
To my...
Let's give it to thoughts since they're underperforming.
Well, I rolled double 11s, so they're both going to be a 14, but I get a what too?
+3.
So 17 and 14.
Okay. Thoughts, the 17 will hit.
Okay. Here we go. Psychological damage.
Good pull, Rellan.
I got you.
Because that one will get my fighting style mod. So it'll be 2d8 plus 4 plus my strength mod, which is 5.
Yeah.
And what's the difference? Why is only Thoughts getting this buff?
It's my second attack, so my fighting style is 2-weapon fighting, and I get to add my ability mod, which is my strength modifier, to the damage of the second attack. I have put Thoughts as my second attack.
Gotcha.
Right now, so.
Cuckoo, ka-choo. To the big old Blair.
So that's going to be 18 damage.
Cool. Okay, so here's what happens.
Oh, no.
What I'm imagining is you and her are just in it. You're hitting, she's dodging some. You're just slowly whittling away at her. And finally, this last strike hits. How do you hit her on this last one?
She's grabbing its eye by the stem and ripping
did
it out
not
of its
say that.
socket.
That is not canonical.
Swinging
I
it
did not say
around.
that.
Is it still your turn?
Yeah.
I get 3 attacks on my turn. Whenever you level up in fighter, you just get more attacks.
So how does this happen?
I'm going to say she is a flurry with the punches, but also like she's got tears streaming down her face. And that's why she's missing every other punch, is just because like it is killing her to do this.
Slug Lady also has tears streaming down her face.
Oh, no. You didn't have to do
And-
that.
But I
and-
wanted to.
Why are you killing this lady? Can't you just do non-lethal damage?
Guess I can.
Is
Yeah,
this
you-
bludgeoning damage?
Will I,
You totally can do non-lethal if you want. But
will she'll just go unconscious.
yeah.
You
She'll be
did
not-
already kill the rat, though.
I did. That one was not a thing that I remembered I could do. And I
I'm
think
just saying.
I
you
think
don't
that-
have to kill him.
I think canonically that makes sense because it was all like acting on instinct. So I definitely didn't hold back on the rat. That makes sense. But I think saying that Kithri has tears streaming down her face, and so does this person with sentience in front of her. I'm gonna say she does non-lethal.
Okay.
But she definitely like uppercuts to knock her out.
Yeah, and I'm going to say you hit her so hard, her entire slug body flips over. And she lands on her back. And she's unconscious.
No scream from the guy this time.
No, I think he is screaming because he's on fire.
Oh,
Not
right. He's a little preoccupied. I forgot he's on fire.
He's on fire.
Okay, so it's going to be the...
It's gonna
I'm
be
so
me.
sorry.
No,
I
that's
am
okay.
gonna take a bonus action to gain some HP back because I'm dying.
Yeah, that is
Valid.
totally fair.
I have the bonus action Second Wind. I gain HP equal to 1d10 per fighter level, and I have to have a long rest to get it back.
Gotcha.
That's gonna be 12 d10s.
Cool. Okay, so while you're rolling those, I'll go ahead and take the fairy's turn. She sees Rellan setting her friend on fire, and she summons a normal-sized flying sword around her,
Oh shoot.
and she just dives at Rellan and is attempting to stab him. Oh, and she rolled a 7.
That is not going to hit.
So what I'm imagining is like, okay, so she dives and then she like straightens herself up and she lifts the flying sword above her head and she brings it down right in front of you.
She had her eyes a little crossed.
And Rellan, oh wait, yeah, no, Lilithana, it's your turn. Sorry.
My turn. Is our tortoise boy is looking pretty beat up?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't want to kill him. Who else is left? Is it just the fairy?
yeah, and the fairy hasn't taken any damage yet.
Okay, I'm gonna see that tortoise boy is on fire, and I'm going to shift my attention towards fairy, who just tried to stab Rellan.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot 3 eldritch blast beams at her.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 11, 18, and natural 20. So 2 of those hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have no other bonuses?
Oh, no.
Okay. Sorry, the 11 was close, but
Yeah.
not quite there.
Not quite there. No, yeah. Yeah, it was 6.
Okay.
6
So
plus 7.
You'll
Wait,
do.
6 plus 7's 13.
Yes. Okay, that'll hit. So all 3 will hit, and the last one will do double damage.
This is about to hurt real bad.
Yeah.
So I have a plus 7 to each attack, like as a damage bonus.
Yeah.
So 7 times 4 is 28
Okay.
initial damage.
I'm just gonna go ahead and type that in. So just give me what you roll.
Okay. Oh my goodness. 23.
Okay. And that's with the double damage.
Yes.
All right. So you kill this thing.
Dang it!
Whoa.
I can't do non-lethal with force damage. Can I describe this, Elijah?
Yes, please do.
So, as I see this, Lilithana definitely overestimates her opponent.
She's a tiny fairy and is like, I gotta go all out. I gotta lock in.
She's like fed up. She's like, I've only been here for like 3 days. And
Everything's been bad.
it's been hell the second I stepped foot here. The only 2 people I care about are the 2 people who are getting attacked right now. So she's like, I just need to knock this fairy out. Nothing else matters. And so she overextends. She basically, what she does is, I don't know how to accurately describe this, but what I'm imagining in my head is she creates the 3 tentacles and kind of corkscrews them to build up pressure and momentum.
Yeah.
And then just shoots it out kind of as a beam where they all coalesce together as they're twisting.
Yeah.
And it just kind of drills a hole right through her midsection. Kind of how Gojo did Toji, you know, just straight. It's just her midsection's just gone. And Lilithana is kind of like taken aback about how quickly that happened.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you were stronger.
And
Kind of
Wow,
thing.
got a roaster on her way out too.
the magic sword disappears, and the fairy, like in air, kind of turns her head and locks eyes with you, and then she falls to the ground. Mm-hmm. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Nope. I think I'm good. I think I'm okay.
Rellan, does Creel take any damage because he's on fire on his turn?
Man, it doesn't say. And that was my last spell slot, so I can't cast it again. So I'm going to say probably not.
Gotcha.
Moonbeam is a concentration spell, but it is also like if you start in its area, you should take damage. I'll look it up as well.
Okay.
Also, while we're waiting, I recovered all the way back up to my full HP.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Kind of wild. In fact, I recovered so far that I rolled 8 points above my full HP, so I just had to waste 8 points. When you get to a higher level, it's kind of wild out here.
Right?
Yeah, it's when it starts its turn there.
Okay.
So he does take damage.
How much?
2D. Well, he has to make the Constitution save.
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. That is going to be a 16, so
Not
won't save.
quite.
So 2d8, you want to roll that?
It should be 2d10.
2D10.
Oh.
And yes, I do want to roll it.
Mr. Liar Pants on fire.
What level
over
are you
here.
casting this spell at, Jerry?
The second level.
Okay.
That'll be 12 damage.
Cool.
Liar, turtle on fire, more like.
Was his turn right after mine?
Yeah.
I'm just going to take a free action to speak if that's okay, just real quick.
Sure.
I don't know how to do this in character. I think you should stop the spell. Let's have Kithri knock him out, but we don't want to kill him. And I think he's getting pretty close to dying. So I think you should end your spell and then let Kithri knock him out.
It's up to you.
I am not going to end the spell. I'm not going to communicate otherwise. But you see a look of consternation upon Rellan's face. Perhaps knowing that this turtle subjected Kithri to one of the worst things that she's ever had to experience.
That's fair.
What's consternation mean? Sorry.
Constipation. I'll Google it.
Lilithana, what's your health at?
42.
Cool. Creel stops screaming, and he drops his crossbow, and he pulls out a great sword, and he walks out of the fire. His body's still on fire, but he's walked out of the moonbeam.
It's just like a badass. He's like, doom, boom, with his body's on fire. He's got the sword out.
And then he dashes forward at inhuman speeds, his blade still alight, and he attacks you, Lilithana. Non-natural 20.
Nice.
Ouch.
He's going to hit you for 32 damage.
Nice.
As his flaming blade slashes through your gut. And then he's going to spin around, and he's going to bring it back down on you.
Hell yeah, dude.
19.
That'll hit. Slashes through my gut. You see viscera start to pour, but the wound cauterizes because the sword's flaming.
Still the internal damage, though.
Yeah, no. My intestines are seared.
What's your max health?
115.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't insta-kill me.
He brings the sword down and just cuts directly in between, like, your neck and your shoulder.
Nice.
And, like, he doesn't dismember your arm, but I'm going to say he lodges this blade about maybe halfway down your chest. And did I already tell you how much damage you take?
No.
35.
Okay, I have negative 25 health. And yeah, Lilithana's eyes just roll back into her head, and she...
And he's going to just rip the blade out of you and turn towards Rellan and Lilithana. And
Hell yeah.
no, Rellan and Kithri, sorry. And it is Rellan's turn.
I see the nonsense with Lilithana, and I just kind of keep chugging along because I don't have anything that has higher damage output at this point.
Just gonna move your moonbeam.
Yep, so I'll use my action to redirect my moonbeam.
Okay,
Oh, man.
that's a 9.
Does the moonbeam catch
Fail.
me as well? 'Cause we're right next to each
Yes.
No, I can move it to where it engulfs.
It just barely catches the edge of him, but not Lilithana.
The issue,
Yes.
though, is I can't attack him without also being in the moonbeam, right?
Because my body's in the way. If you... Well, what if you just catch me in the moonbeam so Lilithana... Or not Lilithana, Kithri can get on the other side.
What's your negative right now?
Negative 25.
Don't do that. You're going to die.
My max health
No,
is 115.
Look, here's the thing. I just don't think that it's... Like, I can control this thing up to 60 feet. So even if I have to do, like, a little loop-de-loop around him to get the right angle, I feel like that's still within my prowess.
Yes, if you want to avoid hitting Lilithana, you can.
I'm not going to hit Lilithana.
Okay.
And he rolled a 9, so he failed.
He bursts into flame again.
Yeah, he's not screaming this time.
Flameo, Hotman.
That'll be 17 damage.
You see the flames, like, wrap around his eyes as he stares into your soul.
He's got adrenaline coursing through his veins.
I'm going to hold his gaze and weep openly.
I think you get the sense that if he wasn't on fire, he probably would be weeping as well. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Just to clarify, my weeping is in anger, not sorrow.
Angry crying.
And
That's
yeah,
fair.
that's it.
Okay, Kithri.
Not really sure how to proceed here.
Knock him out.
Well, I need to get in the moonbeam to do that,
You don't.
don't
I
I?
don't think so. I mean, if
You
we're
have your
finagling it.
Thunder
mean-
staff?
Oh. Oh, I do.
It is a concentration spell, so do I get agency over when the spell ends?
I think so.
You do.
Yeah. So you can
So-
just end it now?
Okay, yeah. I'm going to say we'll end it now.
Okay. He's still burning, though.
I have a maneuver called Rally, which can be used as a bonus action to help gain temporary hit points, but it has to be a friendly creature who can see or hear.
Yeah.
You cannot.
Lilithana is unconscious.
No, I'm on a separate plane of reality right
I
now.
cannot help you. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think thoughts and prayers are still the best option, unfortunately. But if I smack him, am I gonna get on fire a little bit?
Nah, I think you're safe.
Okay.
I think, like, I'll say you feel the heat, but it's not going to actually hurt you.
Okay. Kithri is still crying. But having seen, him just put down her friend and
Sword to my throat.
it's almost like we're within reach of this being over, she is going to dash over to him and just start wailing on him.
All right. Lethal, non-lethal.
I was just gonna say if Lilithana, is it okay if Lilithana has some like final little words as the sword?
Sure.
Like we'll say that like that happens, Moonbeam ends, and you're rushing over, and like as she's fading, just don't kill him. and then she, like in the what's that? The Lego movie, you know, his eyes turn to X's.
Yeah.
Sorry, but go ahead. I don't mean to take away from the moment.
Is that a
X
Vitruvius
eyes.
reference?
Not the X
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think she's gonna go non-lethal,
Okay.
but she is going to hit him as hard as she can.
Yeah.
Absolutely just as hard as she can every single time.
Do it.
Double 18, which is double 21.
Both will hit.
Boom. JJK beatdown coming up.
For the radiant damage, it'll be 2d8 plus 4, which is 8.
Okay.
And then for psychological damage, it should be 2d8 plus 4 plus my strength mod, which will be 19.
Great. So you knock this man unconscious. Tell me what happens. Describe this.
So he's staring angrily at Rellan, and I take the advantage of him not looking at me to run all the way up to him and just like smack him in the gut for the first shot so that he doubles over, and then uppercut him
Hell yeah.
so that he gets knocked out.
You hit him that second time, and he's like kind of swaying, and he says, I will never forgive you. And he falls.
Does Lilithana need to roll her death saving throws?
Nah, you guys are out of combat.
We'll say we rush over and I don't know.
Pat my neck nicely.
Give
You're
you
gonna
some
be okay.
give you some medicine handling.
Tis but a scratch.
Tis but a scratch.
Well, yes, I will need somebody
but
to
scratch.
actually do something to help Lilithana.
Oh no.
Medicine check for a 10. If you fail, you don't stabilize me.
My medicines are bad.
Or a
How
health
about you?
potion, or some good berries.
I am out of health
Actually, yeah,
potion.
any
I
healing.
used them all to stay alive earlier.
Who's closest to Lilithana?
Probably me since I ran over there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna toss a health potion to you, Kithri.
Thank you.
Yeah, take care of Lilithana.
Okay.
And while she's doing that, I'm gonna walk over to Creel and jam my dagger down into his knife, into his neck.
Okay. So here's what happens. That happens. Creel dies.
Before that, I want to just say to Creel to tell your family that we're sorry.
Okay. So let's jump to Kithri. You heal Lilithana, unaware of what's happening.
Yeah.
Lilithana, the cut in your side, like your flesh comes back together, and you reawaken in a burst.
I think
I just have one more thing to say before this gets too much farther. I am also trying to be as sneaky as possible.
Yeah, I think it totally happens. Kithri's distracted reviving Lilithana.
Okay.
Yeah, just trying to keep our friends alive.
Some of the knights around you see, though. I mean, they don't stop you, but, like, they know.
I think I wake up. I turn my head over, like kind of like a. I look into the sky. I look over. I'm gonna say to the left. I kind of roll my head, and I see you standing over the tortoise's dead corpse, and just these kind of silent tears start pooling and falling down onto the earth, and she's just gonna lie there for a little bit.
And Kithri, seeing this happen, is like, hey, whoa. Hey, are you okay? Where does it hurt? What? Did the healing potion not do much? Does anyone else have a healing potion? Somebody help.
Kithri.
What? Are you okay?
I don't know if he would have looked over and been able to notice. Can you roll for that? I don't think you automatically notice.
Go ahead.
Perception.
Go ahead and roll. I'm going to give you advantage because you did do the whole spare him thing. So I think it would be on your mind to check.
Could I have a double advantage? Because I already have advantage with my robot eyes.
Nah,
I have a +5.
DM, he's trying to break the game.
+2.
Okay. So I'll have a total of +3 +2. Okay.
Oh, so you got your +5 anyway.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
That's a 23.
Okay.
Should I roll opposed deception, or did you have a DC
sure.
in mind already?
I did have a DC in mind, but yeah, go ahead. Roll deception.
Okay, now let me ask you this for the one time. Should I do deception, or should I do sleight of hand?
I'm going to go deception, and I'll give you advantage as well because of the circumstances.
Okay.
I guess, how are you, are you trying to pretend, he's still alive? What do you...
No, just I did it discreetly because I didn't want to upset anybody, but I knew he had to die.
He looks unconscious, but he is dead.
Yeah.
And it's we discovered, actually, even though we thought he was alive.
You're saying,
he's dead.
he's just unconscious.
Yeah.
I could see that, because you're in an open court, so I'd be able to see his body.
So I have an 18... plus my modifier is 5 is 23, plus my expertise gives me double proficiency bonus, and I already do have the proficiency bonus, so it's a 31.
Jeez.
Plus my jack of all trades, which lets me add half expertise.
Oh my god.
So 33.
That's criminal. That makes...
So
Higher levels, man.
Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. You don't notice that it was Rellan who killed him, but you do look over and you see that he's not breathing.
Okay. I don't know you killed him, but yeah, I was going to say, I'm going to find out eventually. I think it's better thematically if I find out now. Yeah, she silent crying. You do the whole, are you okay? Are you okay? And Lilithana just goes, she doesn't really say anything. She just kind of turns her head back towards the sky and just says, I'm not okay.
Okay, well, where does it hurt? Guys, do we have another healing potion? Somebody help.
Kithri.
Yeah, what?
He didn't deserve to die.
I didn't kill him. He's not dead.
I'm just going to kind of glance over at him.
And you notice that he's not breathing either.
I'm going to say probably by this point I've walked over to join you guys.
Did I accidentally kill him?
Well, now I can't let you live with that on your conscience. Sorry for the unnecessary roll of 33.
No, you good, man. You good.
Nah. This
No.
is you don't have to come out with it, but
Yeah,
No,
you can keep
Rael
it a
would not
secret.
let you simmer with this on your... No, Kithri, you didn't kill him. I did.
Why did you do that?
He would never let you live peacefully for the rest of his days. And he tortured you. Shows what he was capable of and how far he was willing to go to get it. He was going to present a danger to you and this party until he died.
He was
And,
a suffering boy who lost his family.
and now he's not suffering anymore. Sorry, that's not...
No, you're good.
That was Jerry. That wasn't Rellan.
I
was
mean
Rellan.
that is on brand, and it is true.
Yeah.
To be fair,
It could be Rellan if you want it to be.
No.
maybe not in that tone, but it is true.
Kithri, who caused this?
What?
Who's the undead mastermind behind all of this? Is there a necromancer that we know
Yes.
of? Is there a...
Yes, the king told us about.
Harold.
He's the one that we've been trying to take down this entire time. It's not like we can just go knock on his door and find him.
I've spent a really long time in the Old One's realm. I don't remember a lot.
It's the same one he told us about at the very beginning before you left. We just haven't found him.
What's his name?
Harold, right? Yeah, Harold. And
Well, this is all his fault. It's not the boy's fault. It's not our fault. He caused all of this. I'm not going to stop breathing until I kill that fucker. And she's just going to get up and I don't know. I think she just wants to be away. She wants to like decompress. So she's free. Y'all can say something if you want to, but she's going to start kind of like slowly walking away just in a stupor.
It starts to rain, and you notice the fires around the city are starting to die out.
She's just going to start walking out towards the city just to wander around the town, see the destruction that was wrought, and feel the grief for all the lives lost.
Kithri's gonna turn back to Rellan and be like, You didn't kill the slug centaur, did you?
No, I didn't.
Don't. And she's gonna get up and walk over to the unconscious body and start talking to like the knights about taking her to infirmary but like making sure she's shackled as well.
Yeah.
So that she's not a danger to herself or others.
Yeah,
when she wakes.
A group of knights run up and they do exactly that. They shackle her and they very respectfully carry her off.
I think that I am going to go over to Creel's body and start like prepping the body, I guess, for the burial, closing up the wounds, closing his eyes, making him tidy.
For sure. Do you, just for context, do you do that with the other?
The fairy.
The fairy and the...
There is nothing left of the rat.
yeah, just
Right.
the fairy, sorry.
I'm just
fairy's
going to go
also
ahead and
split in
say
half.
the whatever was left of the rat is just viscera.
Yeah.
No, I think Rael is... Because he did feel an obligation. He felt like he had to do that. But it was not something that he reveled in.
Yeah, for sure.
So he wants to treat the body with respect, and that's kind of what his mind is on now, is honoring the memory of the family that we killed over the course of the last 36 hours.
Yeah. And you respectfully prep him, and same thing as the slug. A group of other knights come up and they take his body away.